There is no rest for the weary as the undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes and his next challenger, the United States Champion Logan Paul, sign the contract for their showdown in Saudi Arabia. This is Friday Night Smackdown on Fox, sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead of crying, they hear me roar. And now I see that I'm way better than before. I never needed you.
The following is a quarterfinals match in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Introducing first, from Knoxville, Tennessee, she is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair.
Wade, I've got to ask you, is there anything in this world that Bianca Belair cannot do and do well? She's already half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, the first overall pick in the 2024 draft, and perhaps our next Queen of the Ring.
Well, Bianca Belair clearly has an insatiable hunger to achieve more and more and more. I'm not sure when she will ever hit that limit, but I'm enjoying the show in the meantime.
And her opponent from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Wade, Tiffany Stratton, a young lady who many members in the WWE Universe find to be borderline intolerable. How bad do you think it could be if Stratton becomes Queen of the Ring?
Well, she's arrogant, she's conceited, self-centered, but more than anything, she's really, really good when it comes to professional wrestling.
Check.
Proven over the past couple of years in NXT and now here on Smackdown. And yeah, I guarantee you that, Corey. Stratton becomes Queen of the Ring, we will never hear the end of it.
Let's take a look at our Queen of the Ring brackets and how we arrived at this point. Tiffany Stratton getting the best of Mi Chin, and Bianca Belair getting past Candice LeRae, leading us to this matchup. Who will be the next to advance in the Queen of the Ring tournament and head to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia for the King and Queen of the Ring premium live event 1 week from tomorrow.
Listen, Corey, this is two women.
Sounds like a mixed bag.
Two best athletes in the entire women's division.
I got Tiffany Stratton winning this.
The interesting thing is they may be equals in terms of athleticism. That is their main advantage in every match they ever have. Well, in this case, it's completely neutralized.
And I would imagine that's almost unfamiliar territory for Bianca Belair, who has not really had a physical equal since her arrival in WWE.
Yeah, but enter the Olympic-level gymnast Tiffany Stratton, throwing everything at Belair from the word go.
Tiffany Stratton seemingly confident in the early moments of this matchup, and that could be Stratton's best weapon, not buying into the aura of the EST.
Yeah, a lot of times EST has women beat before the bell rings, but not in this case. Tiffany Stratton believes she is the best on the planet, bar none, regardless of resume or experience.
First, we take a look back at Tiffany Stratton utilizing the braid to rip Belair off of her feet. The cover at the top of your screen momentarily. And Stratton capitalized, but here comes Belair.
Ooh, damn.
Of course, we've got Bianca's tag team partner, the tag team championship partner, Jade Cargill in action tonight against Nia Jax. Belair having a little bit of fun at the expense of the center of the universe. Great athleticism by Belair, and Stratton a step ahead.
These two women so well matched up. It may well come down to a mental battle between these two. Who can outfox the other? Because physically, they are a complete match.
I agree with you, Wade. I think this could come down to which of these two superstars makes the first mistake. behind Bianca Belair. Oh, gut buster
nice.
by Bianca. Oh, wait, notice
Saw the
Belair
knee.
favoring her left knee, which presented a bit of a problem in her matchup last week with Candice LeRae. Belair fighting through the pain. Moonsault connects. Cover here.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that knee issue from last week with LeRae. I brought it up with Bianca earlier today. She said it will not be an issue at all tonight. However, clearly moving quite gingerly at the moment.
Now it's Bianca Belair raining down heavy rights on Stratton, who escapes and again looks to use the braid of Belair.
Good old-fashioned tug of war that the EST won.
Stratton gets a face full of turnbuckle for her troubles. And the EST giving chase, but again, Stratton utilizing the braid.
Woo!
And Bianca's leg caught in the ropes. This could prove catastrophic for the EST's Queen of the Ring dreams.
Yeah, twisting that previously damaged knee in a horrible fashion. If it wasn't playing up earlier today, it certainly is now, and that is a game-changing moment in this match.
Ooh.
Stratton in complete control. Is the EST outgunned tonight?
Phone call from the boss?
Families clash for a chance to...
You said pick this world title? Which world title?
Season premiere Wednesday on Fox.
Every Saturday, your game is on Fox.
Welcome back to this Queen of the Ring quarterfinals matchup.
Oh,
As
but
the
that one,
EST Bianca Belair goes one-on-one with Tiffany Stratton. We noticed the knee of Belair.
You want me to pick up the world title or just?
And throughout the break, Tiffany Stratton continued her onslaught.
Yeah, smashing that previously damaged left knee around the turnbuckle. Now listen, you heard Belair screaming there. How many years have we been watching Belair? You can count on one hand. You've heard that kind of pain coming from Belair, who is still in agony, just about making it to the rope, causing the hold to break, but back into the fire, immediately on the attack is Stratton.
A great deal of damage can be done to a knee in a matter of moments, and Bianca has sustained a great deal of punishment. With the EST able to create a little separation, kicking Stratton all the way to the floor.
Can she follow it up? That's the question. I'm not even sure Belair can stand up at this point. It has been a tactical masterclass from Tiffany Stratton.
Belair not familiar with the meaning of the word quit, trying to fight through the pain to advance in the Queen of the Ring tournament. But Wade, you have to wonder if Bianca does somehow get past Stratton, will this knee play a factor as the tournament progresses?
Well, Bianca Belair is as fiercely determined as they come. She won't be thinking about that right now. The task in hand is survive this matchup, and it is becoming increasingly difficult.
Oh yeah, I remember. He was on the stream like a while ago, a few weeks back.
Here comes Stratton, Belair out of the way. And this is what Tiffany wanted to avoid. Belair now looking to build some momentum. Fall away slam on essentially one good leg.
Yeah, it's ludicrous to be trying power moves at this point in a match when you've got one good leg, but somehow the EST temporarily at least pulling that off.
Stratton out the back door for the moment, but eats an elbow from Bianca. Stratton staggers to the corner and a big forearm.
And this is really where experience comes into play for Belair. A lesser experienced competitor.
Oh, nice.
Up by now.
Cover here by Bianca. And Stratton kicks out.
Belair has been in this kind of deep water before. It's about as deep as it gets for her. Such is the desire to progress here and ultimately become the Queen of the Ring. She's going to keep on fighting.
Listen, Bianca realizes the responsibility that comes with being the #1 overall pick in this year's WWE Draft. Bianca takes great pride in that honor. Shoulders down. Wants to represent the WWE Universe in the strongest way possible. Double underhook. Up we go. Great counter by Stratton. Shoulders down. Tiffany's going to head to the next round. Countered by Belair.
Ooh.
And a sickening thud with the forearm across the chest. Bianca has Stratton up. KOD, but the sure-footed Stratton able to avoid the impact.
That Olympic-level gymnastic skills of Stratton, keeping her in the fight for now.
Big double stomp into the cover. Bit of a lackadaisical cover by Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany's hurt
Yeah, what's up, man?
way, as is Bianca Belair, and here's why. That is the prize at stake. This is a quarter-final matchup. Only one of these women can progress.
The WWE King and Queen of the Ring takes place 1 week from tomorrow, streaming live on Peacock.
Thank you for the follow.
What an out-and-out war this has turned out to be.
Did you expect anything less bad news?
I was hoping for exactly what we're getting. What a way to kick things off.
Stratton utilizing her otherworldly athleticism to no avail. Waistlock by Belair.
Woo!
Big German suplex. Scrambling into the cover is Bianca. And
Nice.
Stratton survives.
Shock written on the face of Belair. Here is why a one-leg Belair explosively hurling the body of Tiffany Stratton around the ring.
That is just raw power. Nothing fancy from the EST. Was able to pop her hips, even with one good wheel to execute the suplex, but it wasn't enough to shut Stratton down. WWE Universe tonight in Jacksonville, showing their appreciation for both of these superstars. Belair trying to drag Tiffany back into the center of the ring.
Tiffany clinging on for dear life.
Nice dirty play.
Defenseless now is Belair. Oh, back on that knee.
Stratton with a big sliding clothesline. Belair is stacked. Leg hooked.
Woo! That was close. That was close.
You can see the frustration on the face of the center of the universe. Stratton believes she should have advanced. She should be one step closer.
This is it, Corey.
Ooh.
Stratton, one of the prettiest moonsault ever.
Is this GG's? Is this GG's?
On one good leg.
I think it's GG's. All right.
WWE Women's Tag Team titles were not on the line tonight.
Bianca moves
along.
along.
This performance from Belair was anything short of championship worthy. Would not be correct. A KOD. Belair able to fight through the pain and top.
I wonder if the
Tiffany Stratton.
I wonder if the thing that happened recently with Tiffany Stratton has any influence on this decision. I don't know. Could have, could have not, who knows. Now it's just because last week I said depending on who wins out of either one of these rounds, I think the other will lose.
Now, I'm not going to lie, my knee is not 100%. But I didn't become the EST by making excuses. I show up and I show out every single time. I am the strongest, the roughest, the toughest, the quickest, the greatest, the best. And next week, they saying it for me next week. Injury or not, nothing is stopping me from becoming queen of the ring.
Well, I'll tell you this, Corey. As great as the EST Bianca Belair is, whoever she ends up facing in the semi-finals, and we will find out who that is later on tonight, has to
I don't know. What's up, Andy?
We are all left wondering what is next for the EST. What does the future look like in the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments? One superstar, however,
this is going to be
worried about
interesting.
what's next because he already has his answer. Our undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Let's take a look in our progressive match flow.
Match Flow is sponsored
my
by
predictions,
a triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
Well, I was kind of up in the air with it because when it came to the Queen of the Ring side and these two matches on SmackDown, I was in between who would win. And I'm just like, pardon me. Last week I said between the Jade and Tiffany match and the Jade and Nia Jax match and the Bianca Belair and Tiffany Stratton match, depending who won the first match up, I was predicting the other would lose. So if since Bianca and Tiffany Stratton came up first, I was saying if Bianca won, I think Jade was going to lose. But I was thinking if Tiffany won, I think Jade was going to win. So that was my initial prediction. Now I'm just like, I don't know. They might do a Bianca versus Jade. I'm not sure. That's as far as the Queen of the Ring on SmackDown side. And it kind of depends on who wins the Jade and Nia Jax match. I think Jade goes on to win the SmackDown side. Raw side, I think Io Sky goes on to win. And then, and then if it's Jade and Io, I think Jade wins it all. King of the Ring side, I got Gunther winning. On Raw side, SmackDown side, I'm between Randy and LA Knight, but I think Gunther's going to win it all.
You cannot go a single match without grabbing those brass knucks. And you're out here taking credit for something that doesn't belong to you, doesn't belong to me. This right here, it's a team. And at the Queen and King of the Ring, you are going to find out where you stand on that team.
Make sure you tell him that I said it.
Been waiting on the interaction between these two.
Logan, right this way. See you, champ.
Yeah. We need an interaction between LA Knight and Logan Paul, man. Uncle Howdy. I think Uncle Howdy debuts at King of the Queen of the Ring. I think Uncle Howdy debuts at King of the Queen of the Ring, and I honestly think he debuts against on Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul. Because what I think is going to happen, if the Logan Paul and Cody Rhodes is for sure, which I think it is, if it's for sure a champion versus champion, both titles are on the line, I don't see either of them losing their belts. So I think what's going to happen is, if both belts are on the line, Uncle Howdy is going to show up at the very, very end, pretty much make it where it's a no contest, and neither Cody Rhodes or Logan Paul loses their belt. Now, if it's not champion versus champion, and it's just for the undisputed title, I don't think Uncle Howdy debuts at King of Queen of the Ring. They might, but I don't know. And you say you want Logan to win. That would be nice, but I don't see him taking the belt off Cody.
Who's the boss? It's this guy.
In celebration of Military Appreciation Month and in support of the USO, WWE superstars spent the day with service members at Naval Station Mayport in Jacksonville.
They seem like big fans of us, just like we're big fans of them.
I know that for the crew, seeing things like this is super important.
WWE has stood by the men and women of the U.S. military for decades.
It's always amazing to give these individuals the appreciation that they solely deserve.
Join WWE and the USO in honoring our troops.
WWE is proud to celebrate Military Appreciation Month this May with our partners at USO. Tonight we're joined by members of the USO Naval Air Station here in Jacksonville.
I thought that Jay was going to lose if Bianca won. Now I don't really think. I think Jay might actually win. It'll be Jay versus Bianca. I think.
Thank you so much, Corey. Right now I'm standing by with one half of the women's tag team champions, Jade Cargill and Jade. Tonight, you take on Nia Jax in the quarterfinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. How are you preparing for someone who is so dominant?
I heard all about Nia. She's one of our best, a beast, the irresistible force. But to Jade Cargill, she's just in my way. Oh, what's up, bitch?
Congratulations, great match.
Thank you. Girl, that match was tough, but it was worth putting a little Tiffy and Tiffy time out because I straight clocked though.
And what time is it?
Time to go night-night. Night-night. No,
These two together are awesome.
How's your knee? Oh, don't worry. It'll be fine next week if I have to stand in the ring across from you. Okay, girl. Let's just take it one match at a time. All right. Go do your thing.
Jeez.
Well, tonight's Friday night Smackdown.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said initially. But I was saying that with the thought in my mind that actually Tiffany was going to win. I thought Tiffany was going to win because it would let up.
Reigning tag team champs who have faced each other previously. We might get something similar in
Talk about Eddie?
Cargill if they meet in the next round.
But yeah, I said that with the thought in mind that more likely Tiffany was going to win her match against Bianca, and then that would give more reason for Jade to win her match, and then she'll probably beat Tiffany Stratton to go in the to the Queen of the Ring match.
We got our answer.
So it's just now it's just I don't know.
Since he lost our title at WrestleMania, right? Right.
Well, I have.
I've spoken to him. And until he comes back, I'm in charge of the bloodline. I call the shots. And you will be my wise man. My orders of the Tribal Chief. I love you. I love you, wise man.
Yo, what is up with this dude?
Oh no. Time to go.
Yeah. Yo, what's up with this dude, man? It's crazy.
Solo, have you talked to him today?
All the time, wise man. All the time.
Yeah, he's lying.
I'm here with LA Knight, who is moments away from his quarterfinals match in the King of the Ring tournament against Tama Tonga. Now, LA, how are you feeling heading into tonight?
You ain't got to ask me all these personal questions. Let me talk to you.
Yeah.
You talk about King of the Ring, you talk about Tama Tonga, you talk about the Bloodline. Bloodline ain't looking quite like they used to. I don't know half these guys, but old Tommy Tonga, I tell you what, tonight you can get yourself introduced to a BFT, and then I'll move on and introduce my head to that crown at King of the Ring. Yeah!
Yeah!
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, look, man, I just wanted to give you the opportunity to welcome me to Smackdown. Considering the fact that I was a first-round draft pick, no big deal. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, hey, you know what? You're right. That is a big deal. I'm thinking about it now, and I don't know if I agree with this necessarily, but a lot of people look at me and they say there's certain things about you that reminds me of Tom Brady. And I say, okay, maybe you're right, but let's say that is right.
who was the first draft pick the year Tom Brady was selected? Yeah, I don't know his name either. That's your first mistake. The second is looking past Randy Orton. No. Okay, since we're talking about sellouts, after tonight, the most important letters in WWE won't be RKO. They'll be HIM. Oh, look at that. Look who won the spelling bee. With nobody saying, because nobody's going to say that stupid crap. I tell you what, you want to hear something? You want to hear something for real? How about this? With everybody saying.
Yeah!
Now go play somewhere. I'm busy.
That cooked. That cooked.
Carmelo Hayes versus Randy Orton still to
Got a little backstage, little promo of LA Knight and a little interaction between him and Carmelo Hayes. I was about to say Carmelo Anthony. And now it's about to be Tama Tonga versus LA Knight. This one I was also like, who wins out of this?
The following is a quarterfinals match in the King of the Ring tournament, accompanied by WWE Hall of Famer, the Wise Man Paul Heyman, Solo Sikoa, and Tangaloa. Tama Tonga!
Wade, far be it from me to question the parental skills of one Haku. But it seems as though Haku didn't spend their upbringing teaching his sons morals. He taught them how to hurt people. And that's what Tama Tonga does best. Tama
Yeah, that dude got a walk of a serial killer.
To take out the megastar in the King of the Ring quarterfinals matchup. One-on-one, live, next.
I don't know who wins out of LA Knight and Tama Tonga. It's just like the smart move is for LA Knight to win because he'll be better suited for the King of the Ring. But it's just like, do you have Tama Tonga lose, especially lose clean? That is a dilemma.
Sunday on FS1, NASCAR returns to North Wilkesboro Speedway for the 2024 All-Star Race, where the biggest stars in racing battle it out for
everybody saying
the All-Star Open
on
begins at 5 p.m. Eastern.
night,
The race
yeah.
starts at 8 Eastern, Sunday on FS1.
And Smackdown is sponsored in part by C4 Energy, the official energy drink.
Thank you
of
for the follow.
WWE. Available anywhere energy is sold. Shop the newest flavor, Nectarine Guava Knockout, exclusively at Circle K.
I certainly hope LA Knight's loaded up on C4 because he's going to need unlimited energy to take down Tama Tonga of the Bloodline.
Ooh. Maybe he gets himself disqualified. That is a good way to get him out of it.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
Well, this has to be the people's choice for 2024 King of the Ring. The megastar has landed.
LA Knight definitely has his eyes fixed on the crown, but the path will not get any easier for the megastar this evening.
Yeah.
LA Knight, of course, getting past Santos Escobar in the first round. Tama Tonga knocking off Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits. We are moments away from this quarterfinal matchup, the first of two tonight. We take another look at the intimidating Tama Tonga. What was that you said about a fan favorite? Bad news?
Yeah, I know the people pretty well. They're like me, they love the megastar. But I'll tell you this, you mentioned Haku a little earlier. Formerly King Haku. That's some royal blood that has gone into Tama Tonga. Will we see a King Tama Tonga in the not too distant future?
Tama off of the opening bell, rushing at LA Knight, but Knight was prepared, and now the megastar bringing the fight.
Yeah.
Tama Tonga, who escapes out the back. The sleeper hold applied. This could be over sooner than later for LA Knight, much to the chagrin of the WWE Universe tonight in Jacksonville.
And if you see your opponent warming up with
dude's like a rabid dog.
growls, panic mode has to kick in. And then you see this mob on the outside.
Got the shot collar on the outside.
What up, Imagine?
Tonga Loa, the brother of Tama Tonga. Tama just nearly took Knight's head clean off with a clothesline. Mentioned it before, not to insult Haku's parenting, but he didn't raise sons, he raised weapons.
But we want Roman chants, it's crazy.
When they call him that, Tama Tonga is nothing but a reckless, uncontrolled fuck. And he has been a highly effective addition to the bloodline.
I would say what Tama Tonga lacks in civility, he more than compensates with relentlessness.
Well, hats off to the apparent interim leader of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, for drafting in the reinforcements. The Bloodline at one point after WrestleMania looked like they may have been in a dead
Woo!
But over a couple
Oh, I thought he was about to land on his head.
Tama Tonga launched
Oh, God.
the lights, courtesy of L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
You can almost feel Knight's confidence growing as this match progresses, as he inches ever closer to the King of the Ring crown.
Simply cannot take your eyes off the sharks on the outside of this ring, however. The mere presence, and here we go, Corey.
Solo Sikoa, the man who is calling the shots for the Bloodline. Tonga Loa on the other side. LA Knight's attention understandably split. You've got so many lethal competitors surrounding you, but LA Knight needs to focus on Tama Tonga. From behind.
Well, the actions of the Bloodline at ringside have not been illegal, but what a handicap it has been on the megastar in this matchup. The mere presence of the Bloodline is that big a threat.
You got a competitor with a motor like Tama Tonga, who is relentless, who is ruthless, who continues to soldier forward. Oh my God, case in point. Even LA Knight struggling to solve Tama Tonga. You know, can the Megastar get back in this, or is it Bloodline rules again?
Man. Yeet.
Arena in Jacksonville, Florida. This is a King of the Ring quarterfinals match as the Megastar
Has Smackdown started? Yeah.
tries desperately to fight his way back into this encounter with Tama Tonga
All right, see you later, Vector.
of the Bloodline.
And ever since the Bloodline got involved in this matchup, it has simply all been about Tama Tonga. Complete control, the butcher of the Bloodline decimating the Megastar before our eyes.
Just bludgeoning a fallen LA Knight and a clothesline to follow. Wait, I know you're about as big of an LA Knight fan as anyone walking the earth. How does Knight get back into this fight? Can LA Knight get back into this fight?
You're almost dealing with an
So you injured your ankle? That sucks.
At ringside, we really haven't seen that much of Tama Tonga. What I have seen, I have been beyond impressed with him. But you question, how on earth can you find a window? Oh! Well, that might be it, Corey.
LA Knight out of the way just in time to avoid the splash, but Tonga again, still the first to his feet, still soldiering forward, but here comes the Megastar.
Megastar tapping into those reserves of energy from this audience. He needs every ounce of it right now.
That's a crossbody by Knight. Tama Tonga out of sorts for the first time in this matchup.
Well, Knight needs to try and finish this as quickly as possible, but with Tama Tonga on the outside, that seems unlikely.
The LA Knight doing the right thing here by continuing to pour on the punishment, deliver an onslaught of offense for this maniacal Tongan.
With every shot that LA Knight gives to Tama Tonga, understandably, he has to stare over at the Bloodline to make sure they're not encroaching.
And you can see Tonga Loa wincing every time Tama Tonga's head made impact with the ring apron. The brother of Tama Tonga, eager to inflict some punishment of his own on LA Knight.
Tonga Loa is the muscle of this new format of the bloodline.
Oh, nice.
Very little he can do to help right now.
LA Knight picking up the pieces, putting them back together, and Knight could be on the precipice of a win.
All right, let's see what happens here.
MFT Tama Tonga down in the center of the ring. LA Knight lining it up. Could we be in for a BFT?
Wounds of war all over the body of LA Knight. Finish this quick, megastar.
Tonga Loa coming to the aid of his brother. Look out!
Oof.
Knight drop kicking Tonga Loa into the announce desk.
Get your ass up!
Come on up and do it.
Back it up, Solo!
Come on up and do it. Right there.
Oh, what happened? Oh.
What do you think? It's good. It's not bad.
Bodies like sheep to the rhythm.
Oh, come on.
I simply cannot compliment the interim leader of the bloodline enough. LA Knight was goading Solo Sikoa into punching him. Had Solo taken the bait, Tama Tonga would have been disqualified. No can do. That's great leadership from Solo Sikoa.
Damn.
Wait, look. Well, I was about to draw attention to Paul Heyman as we take a look at the closing moments. Nothing pretty about that. Just a face full of canvas for LA Knight. And this maniac.
Damn, I saw that coming, but I wish I would have actually seen it happen. Fucking stream didn't go down.
Of the King of the Ring
Huh, so, damn. That's actually really surprising.
We'll get our answer tonight.
I think Randy's gonna win.
The ice has thinned under Heyman lately, but we're not slowing down because it's champion versus champion at King and Queen of the Ring next Saturday. But first off, Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul must meet face to face to sign the contract. And that is coming up next, right here on Smackdown.
Your calling. Some people find theirs at an early age.
In case you've been living under a rock,
Professional wrestling is electrifying once again.
WWE is on fire right now. And next year, we're bringing the show of shows to Las Vegas. WrestleMania in the entertainment capital of the world. Only question is, are you ready?
Experience the very best WrestleMania 41 has to offer with an official WWE
Well, thank everybody for the follows.
on location. Place your deposit today to secure premium seating, free show hospitality, interactions with your favorite WWE superstars, and so much more. Head to onlocationexp.com/WWE for details.
I'm perfectly fine. It's just a little brush burn. You're talking about 3 guys on 1, 3 savages out there on 1. Game it's not. Couldn't get the job done. You still talking? Yeah. That's cool, man. Of course I appreciate that.
Hey, whoa, back it up.
Let's just shut your stupid mouth. I'll show you how to do it. I'll let you watch my match. I'll show you how it's done. I'll show you who's getting
I'll take a front row seat. You go that way. You go that way. You go that way.
Good luck.
I'm telling you, you go that way. Get out of here. Back it up.
Obviously, somebody is worried about me. You keep coming knocking my door. Come on and knock this door, because I got something out here in your door. Yeah. See how that works. Yeah. Come on,
go. Break it up. Back it up. Come on. Jamie, get him out of here.
Back it up. Look at him.
Just back it up.
He keeps coming to me.
Tempers are flaring backstage.
I like
This
it.
is Friday Night Smackdown on Fox, sponsored by Progressive. And our general manager, Nick Aldis, is mid-ring to prepare for this champion versus champion contract signing.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, allow me to introduce one half of the King and Queen of the Ring main event. The United States Champion, Logan Paul.
Certainly a less than favorable response from the Jacksonville WWE Universe for our United States Champion, but Wade, you can't.
I didn't notice that Logan Paul actually has like a montage thing for his entrance.
Maybe a bit abrasive,
Titantron.
but the United States Champion is the real deal.
Yeah, what did he call himself last week? The rocket fuel that propels the WWE spaceship, or something to that effect. Well, I've got to agree with him on that. Since Logan Paul hit the scene a couple of years ago, WWE has gone from strength to strength, in large part because of the additional eyeballs that this man, his entourage, and his natural star appeal.
Damn, sucks to hear, man. It sucks to hear. What happened to your ankle?
The opportunity to continue his upward trajectory 1 week from tomorrow at King and Queen of the Ring in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, as Cody Rhodes defends his undisputed WWE champion against Logan Paul, who defends his WWE United
so it's
States
for sure champion
It's
versus champion.
versus champion.
Who are all these dudes?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undisputed WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Crown is here, about to blow. And for me to start the show. How's the crown? Welcome home. Whoa! When I was younger, Damn, she fine.
Wait, you remember when this arena used to have a roof on it?
I remember when people used to use the seats in this arena too, Corey.
This is electric. What an ovation for the American Nightmare.
So I got my own goal too. Oh, there's a whole lot of gold. It's a whole lot of gold. I want to get my own. I want to hold my own.
So, Duval! Jacksonville, what do you guys want to talk about?
Oh, they in Jacksonville too.
Oh,
Home of AEW.
I love this place. Y'all know that. You know, it's brought to my attention, and I want to ask you, on this day, 32 years ago, on this
Nah,
day,
my stream was taken
Logan,
out if I
do
show
you have
visual.
any idea what happened on these grounds with which we sit right now? I didn't expect you to. Don't think you were born yet. But the reason I know, and the reason for you not knowing is important. See, 32 years ago to the day, right here in Jacksonville, Florida, was War Games 1992. There's a Stinger Squadron against the Dangerous Alliance. It is widely considered the best War Games match of all time. Again, the reason that I know this is because just like this lady with the "My Dogs Love to Wrestle" sign, just like my friend all the way at the tippy top up there, just like you shouting out the answer. Oh, see, the reason I know all this, Logan, is because, like them, I am a fan of professional wrestling. I am a fan of what I do. And you're not a fan. The only way I know how to describe you is a tourist. You're passing through. You're making viral memories, and I think it is time to get off the train. I think it is time, when you do get off the train, to drop that United States Championship, making me, for the first time ever in my career, Cody Rhodes, a WWE Grand Slam champion.
Cody, 2 belts.
Cody, you're saying the same thing that the last guy said, and the same thing that the guy said before him. I've heard. We've heard it. I don't understand what you're doing. You stalling right now? Because I didn't come here to listen to you talk, Cody Rhodes. I came here to sign a contract. I came here to sign a contract to wrestle you, Cody.
Getting that good old Dom treatment.
What a horrible crowd. I'm gonna do what I came here to do. Let's sign a contract, Cody. No, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the contract here. It all looks, look, it's all here.
Come
It's
on,
all here.
sign
There's
it.
just one little thing here.
Oh, wow.
No, I can read, and I'll tell you what that contract said. Not what I agreed to. See, I agreed to wrestle Cody Rhodes at King and Queen of the Ring PLE for the undisputed WWE Championship only.
I knew it. I knew he was going to try to weasel his way out for being the champion versus champion.
I did not agree to put my title on the line, and I figured y'all would pull something like this, so I had my litigator, Jim Guillory, one of the best lawyers in the country, draw up a contract that we made. So look, this one looks good to me. Here's the bottom line, Cody. Your contract is on the line, mine isn't. Nick, get this done. Come on, Nick, do your job. Have Cody sign the contract. It's executed. It's done.
You know what, Logan? I've had just about enough of you and your broccoli-haired entourage. This isn't what we agreed to. This isn't what we agreed to in my office. I know it, you know it, your lawyer knows it. It's bad business, it's unprofessional, and I won't stand for it.
You tell him, Nick.
Excuse me, are you threatening my client?
Fuck is this dude?
Okay. Hold up, Nick. I've known you for a long time. I know what happens when you get angry. Listen, Smackdown is an outstanding job. Don't let anyone convince you that you're not doing a great job. You're doing a great job. They put us all on the spot here. Do me a favor. Let me and Logan. Let me finish up the paperwork here, and I'll bring it by your office. Let us have the ring, and I'll take care of this. I'll relieve you of this situation for the evening. Thank you very much, Nick. It's all good.
He should have
Hey,
folded him.
Jacksonville, here's the hard truth. I signed the contract. It's done. The match is made. I got some news for you. You might not like it. Cody Rhodes has not done anything to deserve a shot at my United States Championship.
I knew he was going to weasel his way out of this.
For real, Cody, what have you done? Because I have proven every single time that I'm in this ring that I am worthy of every title in this industry. You can't say the same. So, like my brother Jake Paul's next say,
okay.
Sign the contract, big boy.
Oh, damn, disrespectful.
you something, you fly-by-night human hat rack. Here's the situation.
I don't even know what that means.
The honeymoon with you is over. I've seen you do a flip. Whoop-de-doo. After our match at King and Queen of the Ring, you will find out exactly who Logan Paul is on the inside. And you mentioned Mike Tyson. Good, because in 8 days, a WWE Hall of Famer is going to knock your brother out. And in Saudi Arabia, a future WWE Hall of Famer is going to beat you. So you want me to sign the contract? Is that what you want?
Oh, shot! And the United States champion sent to the floor. Cody Rhodes is on a rampage.
Give him the crossroads. Oh, no, powerbomb. Nice.
Certainly some dishonorable business practices executed by the United States champion Logan Paul's title off the line at King and Queen of the Ring. But one thing remains, Logan Paul and Cody Rhodes showdown 1 week from Saturday. Let's send it backstage to our very own Anthony Kelly.
Thanks, Corey. I'm here with the irresistible force, Nia Jax. And Nia, earlier tonight we heard from Jade Cargill. What is your response to it?
Kathy, just stop it. Of course, Jade has to hype herself up. You hear all these things. Jade is so strong. And she is. Jade is so impressive. And she is. Jade is going to be the queen of the ring. And she is. Not. Jade Cargill is not going to be the queen of the ring. Nia Jax will be your new queen of the ring.
Fucking snapping.
The following is a quarterfinals match in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Introducing first from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
A bold declaration moments ago from the irresistible force, Nia Jax declaring she will be the queen of the ring, but Nia's got to get past Jade Cargill first.
Rated T for Teen.
Oh yeah, Triple H cooking for sure. When are finals? The finals of the King and the Queen of the Ring. When is that? When is King and Queen of the Ring? May 25th, next Saturday. It's going to be the King and the Queen PLE, which the finals of the tournament is going to be.
The United Football League continues this weekend on Fox as the
playoffs
is underway. Tomorrow, the Memphis Showboats take on the Michigan Panthers. Then on Sunday, the Arlington Renegades battle the San Antonio Brahmas. All on Fox and the Fox Sports app. This is a Queen of the Ring quarterfinals matchup.
A storm is coming.
And her opponent from Vero Beach, Florida. She is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Jade Cargill.
Well, bad news. Jade would love to advance past this matchup and step into the ring with her Women's Tag Team Championship partner, the EST, Bianca Belair. But with that said, Jade Cargill has the unenviable task of trying to make it past the irresistible force, Nia Jax, who has been on an absolute tear since arriving on Friday Night Smackdown.
Yes, she has, but hats off to Cargill. She passed a massive physical test last week in the form of Piper Niven to get herself through to this quarter-final. However, you're right, Corey, I have to agree. Nia Jax is a completely new level of brute force.
Nia had an encounter with Jade Cargill in this year's Royal Rumble match that left Nia Jax, quite frankly, humiliated. Nia looking to serve up a little vengeance tonight in this Queen of the Ring quarterfinals matchup. Not only is Nia Jax not buying into the hype train behind Jade Cargill,
ooh, damn.
Nia wants to derail the entire train. And Jax with two displays of power off the opening bell, nobody home.
Wow. Right off the bat, two alpha females refusing to take a backward step from one another.
Oh my goodness, look at Nia!
Oh, damn!
Imposing her will on Jade.
Jade Cargill really not used to being thrown around like this.
Jeez, ripping it from her. Wow. Not only ripping her from her daughter, but then saying her mom sucks to her daughter's face is crazy.
Jade Cargill's daughter is braver than most, and now she's getting a ringside seat to see mommy get beaten up.
If you had those genetics, would you not be braver than you are? Because I know I would.
Not in the face of Nia Jax, that's for sure.
Nia looking to finish the task, and again, Jax sent spilling to the outside.
Got a fired up mommy coming after Nia Jax. Oh.
Face first off our announce table goes Nia Jax. Jade now bouncing Nia off the ring apron. Here comes Cargill. Nobody home.
Both women going hell for leather from the word go, completely ignoring the official.
You can see the look in Nia's eyes. That is a woman who means business. That is a woman who wants the throne, who wants the crown, and is going to stop at absolutely nothing to get it. What is Nia thinking?
I dread to think, Corey, this is absolute bedlam at ringside.
Jax rearranging the furniture here at ringside. As a steel chair. Nia's gonna get herself disqualified. Jade.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
But that's gonna cause a disqualification.
Oh, wow. Really?
Here is your winner by disqualification.
Really? That's how she gets ahead.
Eliminated from the Queen of the Ring tournament, goaded into it by Nia Jackson. This ain't stopping.
These two women may flatten the entire town of Jacksonville.
Get some security out here.
Oh, God. Both women spilling back over the barricade to ringside. Nia Jax and Jade Cargill. This is a female kaiju fight on SmackDown. My God.
Now the referee's finally trying to do his job and separate these two. Too late.
To hell with that. Let him.
They're saying bullshit a lot. Yeah, bruh, I was right with my prediction. I just didn't see it being that.
Thank God, here come the parade of zebras. The officials coming out the ringside. I don't know if they're going to do anything.
Wow.
Nia Jax and Jade.
Highly enraged Jade Cargill at that.
But look at Nia Jax grinning from ear to ear. It didn't go according to plan, but the desired result was achieved for Jax. But here comes Jade.
There's multiple ways you can beat people. Nia Jax was the smart veteran in that moment. But this one is a long way from over.
Jade's emotion just got the best of her.
Wow.
Blazing fast Cricket 5G makes every.
Wow. I did not think Jade. One, I was skeptical if Jade was actually going to lose. But I didn't think, even if she did lose, I didn't think it was going to be like that. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. I do not know how I feel about that. That's crazy. What's even crazier, my prediction last week was still turned out to be true. Like, depending on which tag team champ won, the other one was going to lose. I guess. Wow. But just did not see that being the outcome. Interesting. Wow. So does Bianca beat Nia Jax now? Or does Nia Jax... Ooh. What happened to Bayley? She's probably not on the show. She probably has a week off or something like that. Because she doesn't have any promos or anything. And there's nothing for her right now, so there's no need for her to really be on TV. So, yeah. Wow. I can't believe Jade lost like that. I guess they were trying to... I guess they wanted Nia Jax to move on, but they needed a way for her to make sense and not hurt Jade Cargill. I don't know about that decision. I don't know if I like it.
Smackdown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle.
Is that DIY?
What a wild night it has been thus far on Friday Night SmackDown as we await tag team action and the arrival of DIY.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Well, it wouldn't have been the pay-per-view. It would have just been the semifinals before the actual finals, which would have been the PLE. But yeah, it should have been that would have been the better match, probably partner versus partner.
Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, A-Town Down Under. Gentlemen, welcome to ringside.
The greatest undefeated tag team champions of all time. What a treat for you guys. You're welcome. You're bringing some entertainment.
Those belts are so beautiful.
You are welcome here whenever you like. Let me ask you right off the bat, how is the championship schedule treating you two?
Mate, we had to come to Jacksonville. That sucks. You got to do what you got to do sometimes.
And listen, I'll give credit where it's due. I saw the champions first thing this morning, bright and early, coming back from doing media in Jacksonville. These guys are working hard, Bad News. I promise.
Hey, the news wants us. I'm just here so I don't get fined, you know?
Here we see Johnny Gargano starting things off with Berto of Legado del Fantasma. DIY, new arrivals here on Friday Night SmackDown in the 2024 draft. Wade, how can a change of scenery benefit a superstar, or in this case, a tag team?
Well, if you look at DIY, they're two guys who had a hell of a lot of success in NXT. Two of the pillars of NXT, won tag gold there amongst other championships. Haven't quite reproduced that kind of form since moving to Raw and SmackDown. Change of scenery, though, can change
Cover here
things
by Berto.
Completely, especially when you know you have the backing of the general manager, Nick Aldis, who selected you two in the draft. Big plans.
I would be remiss to not ask the champions, in your worldview, as the kingpins of the tag team division, what are you seeing on SmackDown? Cover here by Berto that has impressed you. Has any team stood out thus far?
You know who impresses me on SmackDown? Grayson Waller. Yeah, and Austin Theory's pretty good. And, you know, you got these two flops who did well in NXT. Congrats. These are the major leagues, lads. Keep cosplaying as your bosses. Maybe you'll get something good.
Mechanical marvel. Johnny Gargano take down Umberto. Here comes Gargano.
You two might be talking a little trash. You have to think the potential future championship implications based on the winners of this match. You guys need a new #1 contender, someone who wins this. Maybe Nick Aldis might think to themselves, yeah, those are the guys.
Wade, everybody that I'm seeing in front of me in this ring right now, none of them are on our level. None of them.
Big clothesline by Tommaso Ciampa, taking down Berto. Now Angel legal for Legado. More tag team offense from DIY.
Oh, hey, calm down, lads. We're down here. Hey, stay over there, please.
Uh-oh, stereo suicide dives by Gargano and Ciampa.
A-Town Down refusing to clap along with DIY. Now let me ask you, Theory, you got a little history with Johnny Gargano in particular from your days in the way together.
Yeah, tell me, what do you think, Theory?
I remember those days in the way, never being a champion, never having huge moments, but what happened? I left the way, I had huge moments, and look at me now.
Angel legal for Legado del Fantasma. DIY just lost control of this one.
Oh, there goes the guy.
Saving on your education.
I swear, it's like it's every week. I keep forgetting, like, SmackDown. Well, I don't keep forgetting that SmackDown is 2 hours. But it's just like when I watch SmackDown and I realize like it's 2 hours, it's only 2 hours, I'm like, damn, they should really make SmackDown 3 hours. And I have that thought until I watch Raw. And then when Raw being 3 hours, I'd be like, shit, why is the Raw 3 hours? This shit should be 2.
team, action continues on Friday Night Smackdown as DIY battles Legado del Fantasma. We are joined at ringside by the reigning WWE Tag Team Champions, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. A-Town down under as Ciampa looked to make a tag. Berto thwarted the attempt, and Legado maintains control of this one.
But still, Tommaso Ciampa keeps swinging away. What a cardio machine. Even you two at ringside have to be impressed with Tommaso Ciampa.
Look at this, look at this. Impressed. Garza
big word.
and Berto.
Oh, they've been working on this, Corey.
No, nice. That was
That
sick.
may be the end of DIY.
Woo.
Right on the chin of Ciampa. Hooks the leg. Berto.
See, here's the thing. DIY, they're like those guys who peaked in college, yeah? They were real good in college. They were real good in NXT, but now they're in the leagues. They can't handle it against these big guys. They can't handle it against Legado. They can't handle it against us. It's kind of sad to see, you know? You peaked in college too, didn't you, Wade? So you know.
Come on, mate.
Sorry.
In college?
Yeah, sorry.
You didn't even go to college, right?
We didn't have to.
We don't have them in Australia yet. We're working on it.
A seesaw suplex battle between Ciampa and Berto. Which of these two superstars will get the upper hand? It's Ciampa.
That's all back and forth.
Whatever.
Yeah, a battle of wills. You will rarely bet against Tommaso Ciampa. The man is as gritty as they come, but even he needs this tag in the worst way.
I'll bet against him.
Here comes the mechanical marvel, Johnny Gargano. Swinging at everything that moves.
Grayson Waller's favorite wrestler.
Face
Nice.
first goes Berto. And Johnny wrestling.
Thank you for the follow.
Up and over to the outside. Berto out of the way. Here he comes. There.
Woo! Nice.
From Johnny.
Slingshot spear.
Taking out Garza on the outside.
I can't stand this bloke. I don't know why people are cheering.
Yeah, look at it.
Well, we're getting the greatest hits of Johnny Gargano, and it might just be for you two to watch.
Oh, wait a minute. Escobar on the apron, far side of the ring.
Doing some safety issues.
Right, Electra.
Oh, very smart. That rope that was a slippery rope.
Electra Lopez jarring the footing of Gargano.
It was an accident.
Why would you go to the top?
Ref, it was an accident. No. Ref. Oh, that's a terrible decision. That's a terrible decision.
Come on.
Well, Legado.
Here. Oh, no. Not this. No.
Meet me in the middle. Covered by Gargano.
1, 2, 3. GG's. They're shocked. They're like, what the fuck?
Well, the champs wasting no time getting off of their headsets to mock and ridicule DIY.
DIY hungry for championship opportunities. They may have just got themselves a little bit closer to one at A-Town Down Under's tag goal.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Impressive showing tonight for DIY on Friday Night Smackdown. I want to take a second to apologize for a technical glitch we saw just before the commercial break. Recently, we've seen it as well. It's not just
WWE Forever Life, absolutely. WWE Forever Life.
I've asked management, I've asked producers. No one seems to have a clue what on earth is going on.
Well, there was a QR code this past Monday night on Raw, which led to this happening on WWE's Twitch channels.
Hi. Really good to see you. I just want to check in after our last meeting and see how things have been going for you.
Unfortunately, much like yourselves, we are left with more questions than answers. We'll do our best to keep you posted. I just seem to remember what happened the last time the QR codes started showing up. Hey, either way, let's send it backstage to our very own Byron Saxton, who's standing by.
Thank you so much, guys. AJ Styles, it's no secret you've had a challenging couple weeks here in WWE. With that in mind, where do you go from here?
Where do I go from here? I mean, you saw the match in Lyon, France. Backlash, Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles. Unbelievable. I was this close. And I lost. Then I had a chance to redeem myself. King of the Ring tournament. And I lost in the first round to Randy Orton. Where do I go from here? Next week, I go to Nick Aldo's office, and we'll find out where we go from there.
Thank you, AJ.
Yeah, what do they do with AJ?
With a lot on his mind, and this is the man who got past Styles to advance in the tournament.
The following is a quarterfinals match in the King of the Ring tournament. Introducing first, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Viper, Randy
A 14-time world heavyweight champion, almost too many other titles to count. The one honor that has eluded Orton, the King of the Ring crown. That could all change in the next few moments. But this past weekend, the Viper was cage side with our good friends over at UFC, taking in the sights and sounds.
Randy Orton was about as big an attraction as the fights themselves. And even one of the top prospects, Joaquin Buckley, won his fight and goes over to celebrate with the Viper. Randy Orton, UFC, showing their love to one of the greatest to ever do it here in WWE.
Oh, left him hanging. Damn. Left him hanging. She missed the opportunity.
Well, it all goes down in a matter of moments as the Viper goes one-on-one with a new upstart here on Friday Night Smackdown. A man who has ruffled as many feathers as he has encountered, Carmelo Hayes, looks to grow his legend at the expense of the Viper in our quarterfinals match. Orton, Hayes, next.
Monday, the King and Queen of the Ring Tournament semifinals begin. Who will prove worthy of the crown? Raw, Monday, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
SmackDown and
Bailey
Thickums. Jade Cargill in the Queen of the Ring tournament, but after what happened out there, do you have a new prediction?
I mean, man, it's packed now. Now we got Nia and Bianca, and we got...
P, wake up! Boring Bailey's done speaking.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
You, Miss Bailey, are the only reason that Piper lost last week because you sprinkled your bad Bailey juju all over us.
You know what? We actually don't have time to talk right now, so let's talk next week, okay? Let's talk in the ring. That sounds good. I'll see you next week.
Sounds like Bailey has issued a challenge for next week, and we know this much is true. The semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament take place next Friday with the EST Bianca Belair battling the irresistible force Nia Jax.
Spandu Bali, I like it. And the Bloodlines Tama Tonga has already qualified. Will he meet the winner of he will meet the winner of tonight's main event, either Carmelo Hayes or Randy Orton in the King of the Ring semifinals next week here on SmackDown from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
For Randy Orton and Carmelo Hayes, the time is now.
From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes!
Some would say that Carmelo Hayes is brash, but Wade, Carmelo has certainly proven to be as advertised since being drafted from NXT.
Well, what a debut here on SmackDown it was against
definitely the main event.
People. The entire world simply had to sit up and take notice that Carmelo
Said me QR, brother.
On the
what was the QR?
As he says,
well, we're talking about taking notice. How about this, Wade? Individual event tickets for Friday Night SmackDown and Clash at the Castle at the Hydro in Glasgow, Scotland on Friday, June 14th and Saturday, June 15th are on sale now via Ticketmaster.co.uk.
Friday and Saturday night in Glasgow, Scotland. Welcome to hell, and I mean that lovingly. What a city.
They turn us loose in Glasgow. I don't know what's the worst that could happen, Pat.
An Englishman out in Glasgow, not necessarily a good thing. You got to look after me that night.
Well, let's talk about the task at hand. This King of the Ring quarterfinals matchup. A legend, a surefire Hall of Famer in Randy Orton against the young upstart on Friday Night SmackDown. Carmelo Hayes is eager to earn the respect of the locker room. In fact, Carmelo has basically demanded it. Is there any better way to gain respect from the whole locker room than taking down someone the caliber of Orton?
I actually spoke to Carmelo Hayes earlier today. He told me he has zero apprehension about stepping in with the legendary.
I guess the bot won't allow links to be signed. That's fine. I'll find it. I'll find it.
Ago and blamed WWE management for holding him.
Thank you, though.
Case in point, Carmelo made sure everybody knew how he feels because Carmelo found me backstage earlier today to tell me that he's studied more Randy Orton than even the Viper himself. Carmelo said he is a student of the game. There is nothing Orton hasn't done or can do that I can't do better or counter.
What a claim, man. I've been in there in the ring with Randy Orton many times. I didn't get close to matching his ability. It's very few who would make that claim, and that is insane.
Oh my God! Yo, this nigga's bald!
Entire facial structure of Randy Orton just.
I know he did it to Baron Corbin, but doing it to Randy Orton is crazy.
To that dude about to get taken out by the Apex Predator. I like the size disparity between these two athletes, but Carmelo certainly packs a punch. But Orton just imposing his will on Hayes.
Well, welcome to old school Randy Orton.
He about to become 09 Randy.
Recent months.
My God.
Whew.
we used to call this intermittent anger disorder or something like that.
I think there was an explosive issue in there somewhere.
Same effect, regardless of what it was. And Carmelo Hayes is finding out firsthand why you do not mess with the Viper.
Well, Wade, I think you and I have watched enough Randy Orton to know that at this point we should probably move.
The announce table, a.k.a. Randy Orton's sometime tag partner. All yours, Randy. Oh. Nimble moves from Carmelo Hayes, but you've got to back it up with something. Well, that happens.
Woohoo!
Now this is all about the Viper. Laying out Carmelo Hayes smartly, the veteran, breaking that count. Got a match to win here to get himself through to the semi-finals.
Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again.
Infuriated, angered the Viper, and now he is paying the price for it.
Yeah, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again.
Hayes in a world of hurt. Can he get back into this quarterfinal matchup? Randy Orton not done yet. Enough damage done to our table and perhaps to the spine of Carmelo Hayes. Randy Orton in full effect here, or perhaps on his way to the semi-finals.
You give. You.
See if I can grab that. Get out while you can. It's no, this can't be right.
This is a King of the Ring quarterfinals match live from the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena in Jacksonville, Florida. The Viper, Randy Orton, one-on-one with Carmelo Hayes. And Hayes has been in complete control for the past several moments, including throughout the break.
Yeah, and hats off to Carmelo Hayes for riding out that early storm and coming back at the Viper with offense like this. This is a man, Carmelo Hayes, who is showing his durability against one of the greatest we have ever seen here in WWE.
Durability is a great, great descriptor for what we're seeing from Carmelo Hayes tonight. Moments ago, Hayes was launched into our announce table multiple times by Randy Orton, took out all of our microphones, took mine out for a minute. It was absolute chaos, but Hayes has been able to rally and take down the Viper.
I thought Hayes had made a massive mistake.
Nah, I don't got Carmelo winning.
He's used that to his advantage now. Randy overcommitted in his attacks with that.
They already built up Randy versus Tama Tonga.
Navigated himself back on top and is attacking the leg of the Viking.
Intermittent explosive disorder.
There we go. It was about 15 years ago. My memory's a little hazy. Kicked in the face by Randy Orton, amongst others in that time.
Well, Carmelo Hayes looking to capitalize on what AJ Styles started last week, focusing his attack on Randy Orton's knee. It's a smart strategy by Carmelo Hayes. Oh, Orton out of the way just in time.
Yeah, Carmelo Hayes isn't used to this level of competition. Hats off to his time in NXT, but this is the absolute tippy top level. Oh! Against a man who simply transcends generations.
A man who transcends generations is arguably as large as he's ever been in his career, as we see it. Orton clutching at his knee again. Randy wanted the snap power slam, one of his go-tos. And Hayes was a step ahead.
Hayes is admiring his handiwork. The cogs are turning in the mind of him. And he's planning how to dismantle.
Oh, he's trying to go for the punt.
Tried to punt Randy Orton and caught a power slam for his troubles. Covered by Randy.
Ooh, that was close.
That was close. Exactly what the cocky Carmelo Hayes was going to try and pull off.
Just that quickly, Orton has turned the tides back into his own favor.
I mentioned it before, that motivator for Randy Orton, having never won the King of the Ring in his entire career.
And a kick to the knee yet again by Hayes. Oh,
nice.
Down goes Orton. Hook of the leg by Carmelo Hayes.
Woo! It was a patented first 48 move from Carmelo Hayes. Won a litany of matches in NXT with that exact move. Not quite enough to put away the Viper.
Look at Hayes now trying to dismantle the protective wrap on the knee of Randy Orton.
Yeah, Hayes, the high flyer, the technician, but man, can he go streak? Can he go downright nasty when he needs to?
Carmelo now lining up Randy Orton, stalking from the top rope. I think Hayes was thinking about nothing but net. Orton sensed it coming, and you can watch all the tape you want, but you can't stop this, Mr. Hayes. Vintage Orton.
Spike right on the top of the head of Carmelo Hayes. And a slow-moving Randy Orton now perhaps has Carmelo Hayes exactly where he wants him.
And a chance of RKO beginning to echo throughout the arena. The Viper is coiled, injured wheel and all. RK. Rolled up. Hayes has Orton stacked.
What a smart move by Carmelo Hayes. He told you he'd studied the Viper.
Counter by Randy.
GG's. Woo! Nice. Saw that coming. GG's.
You just cannot teach that kind of timing.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a good one.
The Viper, Randy Orton.
The Viper takes the next step. Moving to the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament.
Hats off to Carmelo Hayes, the newcomer who was there every step of the way with the Viper Randy Orton. But it was the veteran, the man who's already won almost everything, who progresses.
There's the first 48 by Hayes into the cover. The best shot Carmelo had all match, but Orton was able to survive. Orton was able to overcome, and Randy was able to deliver an RKO. Where from, Wade?
From out of nowhere. Boom!
Absolutely incredible, and look who Randy gets to face in the semifinals, Wade.
Exactly who he would have wanted. He gets Tama Tonga off the bloodline.
Well, Kathy Kelly's in the ring with Randy Orton.
Randy, congratulations, punching your ticket to the semifinals.
Yep, I know it.
We know what the battle drums mean. They are here in full effect. The bloodline has arrived.
This is a worn-down Viper with a bad wheel.
Well, think back to Backlash.
Hold on. Are you meaning to tell me right now the bloodline is going to come out and try to intimidate me? Ladies and gentlemen, maybe the bloodline forgot who exactly I am. Let me reintroduce you to me. My name is Randy freaking Orton. I am a 4-time, 14-time world heavyweight champion and soon to be King of the Ring. And since we're doing introductions, Tama, next week in Saudi Arabia, I am going to introduce my foot directly up your ass. Following that, I will reintroduce you to the 3 most deadly, dangerous letters in sports
entertainment. Oh my God, it's a spit.
Orton is ready. Tonga is ready. We'll
he
see
delivered
you
that.
next week in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
That was a good show. That was a good show.
Swings harder. The guy that runs faster, hits further, deals nastier.
Well, for next week, we got Monday, we got Gunther versus Jay. I got Gunther winning that. And then we got Randy Orton versus Tama Tonga. That's going to be a good one. Yeah, tonight was a good SmackDown. Who do I have winning out of Randy and Tama Tonga? Honestly, that can be up in the air. And honestly, this is going to be another one of those situations, like I said last week with the women's side on this, the quarterfinals. Whoever wins on each side, the other will determine the winner on the other side. So on Raw, Jay wins the whole thing. That would be nice. But I got if Gunther wins, Randy is for sure going to win. But if somehow Jay wins against Gunther, which I'm gonna be honest, I see it highly unlikely. I think it's going to be Gunther. But if Jay wins, I got Tama Tonga winning against Randy Orton. So it's more likely going to be shenanigans, but Tama Tonga would win. So that's going to be interesting. But I think it's going to be Gunther versus Randy Orton in the King of the Ring finals. And I'm going to have Gunther winning it all. I got Gunther winning it all, being the new King of the Ring. So, also, I almost forgot the Queen of the Ring side. Whew. I don't want to be misogynistic. Queen of the Ring side, I got Io Sky beating Lyra Valkyria on Raw. And then SmackDown, I got Bianca Belair beating Nia Jax. That's who I have for that one. And then I got... Ooh, man, then it's just like, who wins out in Io Sky versus Bianca? Ugh. I might have Io Sky winning it all, but I don't know. I could see Bianca winning it. If Bianca goes to Queen of the Ring, I can see her winning it all. So that's also a tricky one. That's also a tricky one. You got Bianca winning and Jay winning. Yeah, that would be dope. I got the opposite. I got Io and Gunther, but it gotta see. It should be good though. It still should be good. It still should be very, very good. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm probably going to try to figure out the setup for for gaming on TikTok, so I can just go live with that as well, and just do other things other than just streaming Raw and SmackDown and NXT. But yeah, catch you later.